Good morning, everyone. It's Agent Vincent, and today we're going to be doing some Dune Spice Wars to start off today. Pretty long day for streams today. I'm going to do Dune here this morning. It's going to be kind of more just chill, relaxed. I know people are at work, so if people coming in, out type deal that, just it's one of those things, just kind of get some content on the channel here. Then later tonight, we'll be doing some blood hunt, probably solo blood hunt, because the matchmaking for the actual battle royale mode has been pretty rough, and I don't have two people to really play on that. And plus, I kind of prefer playing the game solo a little bit, because the PS5 version, I'm kind of struggling still with the control scheme and everything like that. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that whenever we start playing it. So. The thing about today's stream with Dune Spice Wars is we're actually going to continue where we left off on the 20-minute video impressions that I did yesterday. So this is pretty much, it's really close. It's like maybe like 2 minutes of a buffer that happened between that. And we're just going to kind of learn from there. But I figured we just pick up here from there. And, this is the live setting. The one thing I will say right now is I do notice that the latency right now between me and YouTube is like around like 10-15 seconds. So chat's going to be a little bit more... delayed on me responding to you, so just to kind of everyone get ready to be aware of that while it's going on. But let's not waste any time. Let's just get into this. So let me flip this over, and let's pull up the full screen of this, and we should be good whenever this pops up. So there we go. We're awesome. We're here. We're good. And I do want to make sure everyone is aware that this is an early access title. There's going to be bugs. There's going to be some weird UI stuff. There's going to be things going on. Personally, in like the 45 minutes that I've played, I haven't really seen anything like that. I haven't really been hearing a lot of that type of stuff. The only thing I've been hearing, some things, just been like some really weird like UI, like it says this thing, but it's really this thing type deal. So, I forgot my inhaler again, but I think I should be fine. And also, excuse me, the allergies, like stuff's starting to bloom here again. So let's resume. And this is literally going to pick up right where we left off. So we're paused here. As you can see, we have our city here, Arakan, which is funny. We can't rename any of these type of things, so it's kind of nice. We have our spice production of 18. We're having our stockpile. We're doing good. I forgot we could sit there and change how we're doing stuff here with our resources here. So like right now, I'm going to keep it at like a 60-40, I think. That way we still have money. We have Chome contracts, which I really don't think I can do anything with right now. But that way our stockpile is good, because we need 130 spice for the next Imperial tax. So that's what we're doing right now. We have everything pretty decently right here. We are developing stuff right here. So in all honesty, I'm ready for another development here, because it's like this is almost done. We can queue up 2 more items here. So I wonder if we should do a structured warehouse to kind of fill out this whole block here, and then we should probably start making sure things are good. Is anyone else more interested in Redfall and Starfield? I'm more interested in Redfall just because of it just being arcane. I just can't. It's just going to be interesting to see what they do with it. How are you doing this morning, Thunder's Quiet? Starfield, like, I know I'll get. Like, that's the thing. Like, I already know I'll get Starfield. I just don't care right now, because I just know it's also going to be like just a weird start right there. All right, so sorry. So we have modular parts, which is started. After that, it's going to go into structured warehouses, which is going to unlock the processing plant building, and also minus 15% maintenance center construction costs. And now we'll go into local dialect studies. So that means minus 15% authority to annex a village, and unlocks the crafts workshop building. So we should probably start doing that. Now I don't know how bad this is going to get. This playthrough might get into a total disaster. We do have our council is going to be voting in 6 days. We do have influence. We have about 100 votes right now. And our agents right now, we have just 1 going in here right now. We don't have a second one ready to go. We have 2 ornithopters here. Where is this guy at? Double click on this. So we have auto recon on for both, and honestly I think that's going to be a good idea. We have 9 water, 20, so armies, so plus 2 is 6, minus 5. We should probably start building some stuff, right? And if I remember right, this city right here is building, we're building a fuel cell factory. Just hold up 1 second here. I don't want to know from a control standpoint Camera speed, border scroll, display decimals. It just makes it easier like that. Inputs. So pan up, pan left, pan down, pan right. So WASD is going to be panning. Is there a rotation at all? Like the drag the camera is the middle mouse. I get that. Reset cameras, backspace. Switch to tactical view is M. Increase speed, reset speed. So there is no rotation. Like, so this is straight up the only view that we have. What's this? Tactical. And this is if I wanted to go out here. So this is the furthest out we can go. Gotcha. Yeah, I saw. I don't care. You know, it's whatever. But yeah, I expect Starfield to take up a lot of time there. Okay, so we have wind strength. Wind strength is 6. Default. So 3, 3, and there's nothing here that could be built here in this. And then we have 4. And we would need to find cities. And I don't know what this whole fog thing is. That's kind of weird, right? All right. We don't have time running right here. Let's go and do this. So we have a new Landsrad Council. We have charters here. And then we have things that are going to be voted here. They're going to be submitted for voting in 6 days. So let's actually resume our time now. And let this kind of go. So this guy's doing his thing. I wonder if I should... So this area contains geothermal energy sources, 50% fuel cell factory resource production. Fremen only allows the construction of ceremonial caves and local villages. So if we grab this village here, we would get this resource node. So that's kind of how it's all working right now. Makes sense. Where there is no resource node here, we have our Onithraptor doing that thing over there. And I don't want to expand too much, so our construction here is complete. So we have our fuel cell, our Playscrete factory, and our refinery going, and then a fuel cell factory. So we're going to be gaining this stuff now.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what do we have? An unassigned agent. Let's pause here. So he's an engineer. Playscrete global production is increased by 1% per infiltration level. So we have one agent infiltrating the Spicing Guild, which is base production for each agent is manpower production, intel production, and Spacing Guild infiltration. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and put that agent here, and we just sit there and see what we can do with the Spacing Guild. Like I said, there's probably going to be a lot that I'm going to learn in this, and this playthrough is probably going to become a disaster at some point because I really don't know what's going on here. So let's resume. I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if I should go and try to take this village and annex it. I just don't want to lose all my authority quite yet. Or do I go and take this one over for no resources, it looks like. We have this. So commission a masterpiece. We need the Solari, but we gain 200 homology to control of 2 new villages. So instead of, I can either sit there and do this, or I can do this. I have 19 days. Okay. So I think what's going to happen is... let's send these guys here. Let's build 2 more of each here. And then we do need to increase the manpower here. So we need to add crew. So that's going to cost 50 manpower here. So let's do that because crews can be attributed to harvesters to improve their spice production. Each crew is hired by expanding manpower. We have 2 slots here. So if I do that, I have 76 manpower left. So let's leave that like that. We'll still have our spice going up, which is, we're going to be fine. Our stockpile is going to be 130, which is what we need. We have our combat ongoing. And they're doing that. We have combat ongoing. So we're going to let that kind of roll. So the ranger set is going to go down here pretty soon. So there we go. So let's go ahead, and we don't have enough water for this, so we need to build water farms. So if I use a building slot here, I can use this to build that. And then I don't have enough here for the play screen, so I need to see what I can be getting here. So let's just roll with this right now. We'll just chill out right here. We have our council. It's one day it's going to be a thing. Let's go and resume our time. Hey, Italian mob. Good morning. How are you?
We're focused.
So we have our second militia going on here. So
We're focused.
let's swap this over and do that. So now we have our council vote. So let's pause here again. So we can sit there and put our votes. We have 100 votes along with influence. Votes represent your political might. They can be allocated to your vote onto resolutions. Influence, unlike votes, is lost when used. So we always have 100% base votes. So we can do infrastructure control, imperial propaganda, or scientific control. So I can sit there and say, I support this. Military development completion speed is increased by 50%. I can support or decline this. I can be like, sure. So I can sit there and put some votes behind this. Let's put like 40 votes. Then infrastructure control. The elected faction gains minus 50% building construction costs. I want that for me. I don't want anyone else to have that, so I'm going to pour more of my votes into that. The same here too with imperial propaganda. The elected faction gains plus 30% authority production. So let's put this here. I would consider this the more important thing here because we're going to be spending the influence, I think, is what happens here. Like I have 84 and like I only have 100 votes. So like I'm going to use literally all my influence here to do that. But like there's 400 minor houses as well. House Harnikin only has 80 votes. And then the smugglers and the Fremen do not have any votes right now. And there's 400. So hopefully I'm able to kind of squeeze my way into this. But let's put it this way. I don't think there's any more there. I'll put 90 here. Infrastructure control would be the most important thing because minus 50% construction cost means more buildings I can build with minus like half the resources. So let's resume, and we'll let that kind of do its thing. We're gonna let our guys swap out here. And we have our plascrete going up pretty high. So again, we need water first. So I need a wind trap first. I need 128 of this steel of the steel. I'm just gonna call it steel now. I'm having a hard time like saying all these names here. I do know our Ornithopter is gonna go. Couple means and balancing bullshit, so I'll be in and out. It's all good, Mike. I get it, man. Hope you're having a good day. So we have, what is this over here? Water Cellar Caravan. Let's do this for influence. There we go. So we have some influence going on back here. Oh, I'm sorry. Authority. My bad. All right. So now we should be able to build that wind trap to get our water up here. So let's go ahead and build that. So we have 3 days left here. And then once that's the case, let's speed up just to get that kind of built out. Yep, and we lost our temporary Ornithopter. We have our spice going here. We have this. We could confirm this, or we could take over new villages. I have 12 days left, so I don't think this is going to work. But I'm also losing a little bit of money. So our stockpile, is 130. So what do we got here? We got a trade request.
How can I help?
So if I send 50 influence out of my 102 that I have, he would pay 100 Solari. Decline that real quick, because I don't think that's a good trade yet. So now we got the council was done. So that sucked. So we did support this. So military development completion speed is increased by 50%. We did win our 50% building cost construction. We did win that, but we lost the Imperial propaganda. So we lost our authority production bonus here. We still have our authority being produced. We just don't have the buff on it. 2 days remain before the next council. So now it's time to kind of try to hopefully build up influence and everything like that. But it is what it is. So now let us speed this down and go back to normal speed. So let's actually go ahead and take control of this city here. Our stockpile is good. We have this is good. And we could recruit militia if we wanted to, but I'm not going to worry. This is to be defending the stats there. Vital resources are scarce. How can your people find what they need when they're nearest your territory, force them to stay in one place? Okay. So we have a new village that's controlled now. So now, hold up. Let's pause this up again. So if we look at our tactical view, this is our region area now. So we have it to where minerals here. This is plus 50% plascrete production. This is also plus 50% fuel cell. So I think possibly, and our Onarathra is going this way. I say we should probably just build out this way and get this. So that way we have a plascrete production node going here. And we have a nice, decent long breath here. And then we can go this way here for fuel cells. That way we can kind of just keep up with all this type of stuff. Now, our stockpile is high. So I'm going to start selling more of the spice here so we can start making some more money here. If I look at this right now, it is the base exchange rate is 1 is going to give me 2.3. The imperial tax demand, we have currently expected stock for the next tax. Like, we're going to be good for right now. So let's just kind of pull back on that and start making more money here. And let's zoom in here. We have a raid detected, so let's pause. So let's take a look. Let's grab everyone here. All right, you're all going to go that way for right now. So we're going to send our combat units out this way. The one thing we're also going to do here is we are going to build a wind trap here to get our water production up a little bit. And then we will also look at, once that's done, we'll kind of go from there. Our local dialect studies is the thing that they're working on right now. We have structured warehouses done. So, oh, did my camera break again? No, it didn't. It's good. So, let's get intelligence network up first. That way we start getting our buff. We can start buffing that up a little bit there. And then we can also do... Let's just set that up for right now. That's what we're going to do for right now. Our espionage right now, we're good. We're almost at a new agent. And we need to kind of figure out what's going on here. So they have 2.3 gold. They have 69 influence. They have 1.8 gold, but they have literally no influence. They have plenty of resources, though. And the Fremen are having that done right now. So it's totally fine. So let's go here. Let's take a look. And so we have a raid detected. We're good there. A spice field's been detected. So we have another spice field over here. So just still kind of building out the map here. I think this is going to be my next priority. This is a level 3 and a level 2. So the resistance here is probably going to be good. So I'll probably just take all these units once we're done here and then go and send them over here. If I actually look at this building here. Extra militia takes some time to train. So this would be like if they come and attack. That's what this is probably going to do here. So if I would do like this is going to require 50 Solari. It's also going to require 5 manpower. But I also have the veteran militia, which is what I think. Yeah. So let's go ahead, and that's, oh wait, that's 300 plus 20. For right now, let's put 1 militia in each city right now, just to kind of hopefully help out a little bit with defending the cities here a little bit. So our guys are moving here quickly. As you can see, we have spice field detected. I'm going to dismiss this. We have a village under siege, which our guys are doing their thing right now. Okay, we should be good. We have a sandworm detected. You guys need to move.
Agreed.
We're going out. We're going out.
I need to recall this because I see the sandworm going on. So that's kind of the idea there of what it's doing. Now, is that shift from region to region or no? No, it looks like we're good now. So let's go ahead and deploy. Our stuff is recovering right now. And it looks like we have some network issues going on there, but we only dropped a few frames, so hopefully we just have that. It's not too much of a thing all day. So there, we need to make sure that we have our, yep, our construction's complete. We got plenty of water. I'm not sure if I can grab this here, so it's fine. I'm probably going to lose this a little bit, but it's fine. So let's go ahead and send everyone to go fight that. Yeah, I'm having network issues again.
At your service, sir.
We're focused.
Okay, so we're outside that right now. Combat ongoing. All right, so let's wait. We got a lot going on here right now. So we have our combat ongoing. We got that. We have an unsigned agent. So we need to have support structures here. So we're at level 2 right now. What we need to start probably doing is chome infiltration. So let's go ahead and do that. So that way we can start making, we can start getting more money. Is really what it comes down to it. All right, so we have that ready to go. Then we have a new council. So I don't have that much here. The elected faction gains minus 50% unit recruitment costs. Then we have minus 30% Solari upkeep, which is fine. And then we would have that. And then we also have only 12 days left on all of these other things right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and resume this going here. So let's take control of this village.
Awaiting orders.
I'll let that kind of do its thing. How bad's the buffering for you guys? I didn't reset anything last night, but we did have Spectrum go into like upgrade mode last night. So I probably should have restarted everything, but if it goes down, it's no big deal. Okay. So let's pause this again real quick. So we do have Solari Productions +3. So we have this building. It's going to be making 3 production here. So we can sit there and do a building slot. We could do statecraft. We could do 1 knowledge if we wanted to start actually building up coordinates, all that type of stuff. It requires this and that. However, I'm pretty sure we should probably do a Plascrete. We should probably do a factory there, right? It's going to be -45 production, but we can keep the 50%, right? If we have to send this here. So, no, and that's actually just a typical thing there. So, we're going to build that first. We have our guys here. So, we'll let our guys just kind of recover here a little bit. And we actually do have this ready, so we can confirm this. And I gained 200 hegemony. So I'm in the lead right now with 1.8, but actually no, I'm not in the lead. The Fremen is in the lead with 2K. But we're doing good here. We're going to let this kind of keep going. So this should be increasing that a little bit. We have this going here. Is there anything else to build here? No. We could build this. We could do a crafts workshop. Or we could do influence, or we could do research hub. I say let's do research hub, and we'll put that right here. The imperial tax is good. We have 1 day left. So minus this. Okay, wait, hold up. So we have our council. Oh, we knew about that. It just was still there. So we paid our imperial tax, which earns you standing. Gotcha. So we got that. So our next imperial tax is 267. We're at stockpile of +5. So what we could probably do now is just, I think, leave it at 5. Because like if we're going here and we're looking for 265, we're right there. We might as well just make sure we're just keeping this consistent here with that. So just let that keep going. And then we've built this. We got this threshold here. So now we could build this. Okay, so now we can sit there and start doing this. Okay, wow. So we have districts now. We could do economic lobbies. We could do insurance bakes. So we could do 10% this. We could do district. Dang. Okay. I'm missing resources, though. I need money here. But we know we can at least start building this stuff. So now we can start doing more passives on our own end. We're going to be, our intelligence network is going to be good here. We're going to have at least, this is going to be almost finished for development. So again, we're going to go from here. And I think we're waiting to see what we want to do. We could do this water sellers contract, to be honest. Let's actually do, we'll take around 13 days to research. I actually think we'll do that. Let's do those 2 things, and then we'll do our research queue. Will be bigger then. So we'll just continue here and let things go. So that's almost done.
All clear.
And this is reconning stuff right now. Any fun plans for the day, anyone?
Let's get to business.
Okay. So this is increasing our place seat building. We can sit there and do this. I wonder if we want to do... This is going to be more wind, so we can sit there and keep getting water. Or do we sit there and do more knowledge so we can sit there and keep coordinating more research up? We have a council vote, so let's pause here. I'm gonna put some power behind this the 30% Solari here. I'm not sure if I want to have the diplomatic congress, so minus 30% influence production. I'm not too sure. And I'd rather have a higher strength of military units, but I actually don't want to spend... Yeah, I don't want to spend any more votes right now. You know what? Let's try that out. So I'm going to decline this. I want influence. I want to actually gain more influence here. But I want to see what we got. So Harnikin has 80 votes. We should probably start looking to see about influence the council here directly. Let's do that. We have this built. So we have our knowledge, our research hub done here. I'm half wondering if I want to do that here or if I want to sit there and build money. Yeah, just a little bit Italian mob. Or do I want to do a data center for influence production? You know what? I'm actually going to do another research hub. I'm just going to see how that feels, because now we have 5. Knowledge is develop new technology and upgrades to improve your faction's capabilities. Our stockpile looks like it's doing good right now. Our 50% building construction cost is going to be expiring here pretty soon. So honestly, wait a minute. Is there anything else that we want to do in this type of stuff? We could add a building slot here. Ooh, we probably want to do manpower production. Let's do a recruitment office. I think that makes sense. We'll go from there. And then from here, we have this. We could add another building slot. Let's go ahead and do that. And then there's nothing else I can do right now, because we're going to be making 51 steel here pretty easily. We have that. We're making money again now. So our upkeep is a little high, but our stockpile is going to be okay. Our production's good. Our manpower is good. Our water is good. I think we're going to be fine. So there's the Fremen. They're doing their thing. There's a crashed one over here. Where is this raptor at? Okay. Again, we're having some buffer issues going on here. If I wanted to, I could upgrade this crew to a harvester, 50 manpower. I'm fine with that. That way we just make more, we're just making more spice here. So we have another spice field that's been detected. Okay. So we have our council vote. We have we have 2 days left there. Just a reminder. So let's go here. We got that, and we got that. So we're going to be making +4 now for the manpower, so we're going to be recruiting here. That was probably something I should have done earlier on. Oh well. It's A-okay. So the vote is almost done here. I wonder if I want to build a wind trap here just to make sure we have plenty of water. Yeah, I wonder if I'm going to just do that. That way I just have plenty of water. We have our council votes. So the smugglers won the military service. We did get our Solari upkeep, but we did have a decline. So that was totally fine. So everyone declined that. So we just saved those votes. We didn't save those votes, but it was just like we're at least building our influence a little bit higher. So like hopefully the next thing that we have is going to be more important. And we have plenty of authority. We should have plenty of water. So I wonder if I want to take this militia here, military here.
Yes. We're focused.
Now wait, hold up.
Listening.
I'm gonna move these guys here. We need to go attack these guys here. We're a little too far out. We're a little too spread. This is bad. This is all going to work. All comes crashing down, everyone. Which village are they going to go to, you know? I am going to add a militia here. We have a request.
How can I help?
50 influence and 90. So they want 45 influence for 36 intel. Nah.
Yes.
We do have combat ongoing. All right, so everyone should be good here. That village is sending their militia back. Construction complete. Fully finished. Village under siege. We're good now. We don't need to worry about it. And we have that, so let's dismiss that. So this, our military here. What is this? Abandoned Fremen camp. Oh, how's our stuff going here? So we have water cellar contacts, minus 20% military units water upkeep, then minus 20% water upkeep on villages. Unlocks the water extractor building. Get a parrot compass here. We're gonna gain knowledge. Local hubs. Let's do spying logistics. And then we'll do survival training. Let's start getting some stuff built out here. And what we got here? Renowned merchant. Build 2 new economic buildings. Find valuables to sell. Pillage 2 villages. 2 economy buildings, huh? I think we should go probably take over that other village up here. So let's go ahead and do that. We have our command post here. And it looks like we're making a good amount of money here. So we need 267 for the Imperial tax. So we'll just kind of keep it that way to let things just keep building up. Hold up. Why is my phone acting so slow? Okay, they're gonna fight here. I have a phone that is acting weird. So we have a new council again. Oh, damn. This all sucks. We got a sandworm.
Placing orders. We'll take them out.
There.
On the offensive.
So let's go ahead and look at this. Let's take control of this.
We're focused.
Sandworm activities right here. Pretty orange right now. And then we have the smugglers doing that thing over there. We have this over here. So we have a new village constructed. Got the sandworm being taken. Alright, so that's moving out of here. Alright, let's hold up. Let's pause for a minute. So we have our new building here. We have 24. We have plenty of authority. But we are starting to get to the point to where we are losing money because of the upkeep now. So we're expanding a little too aggressively, it looks like. So since we have our stockpile of stuff, we could sit there and just shut off the stockpile and just let it to where it's being sold. 100%. So hopefully here then we'll get production for this too, to where this will help out a little bit. We could run this. All right. Let's resume here real quick. Economy buildings. Could build that. I think the maintenance center is going to be minus 30% buildings Solari upkeep and then minus 30% buildings Plascrete upkeep. And it should actually affect the whole region here. Oh, we should deploy this so we can keep making money. That's why we're running out. That's why we're doing the 15 there. Okay. That's in transit. Now, I can't upgrade. Can I swap out one of these buildings here? Like, if I wanted to, I want to demolish this fuel cell building because it doesn't make sense, and I want to put it over there. Like, my fuel cells, it's just 10 villages, and that's it. So minus 4, minus 6. So I'm not gaining anything from having this here. So if I demolish this, I'll receive that back. And I could build that over here where it'll be 50% production better. And I'll free up a slot here to where I could probably put better spice production there. But yeah, let's just make sure we're getting our money back here real quick. All right, so now we can sit there and put our stockpile back up to where we're making more. We're at least keeping that back up again. The agent's almost done being recruited here. We have this ready to go, so let's go ahead and put... So space silos would need to have grid X plane as that. We could do fuel cell factory, we could do that. Okay, so then hold up. Hold up. What do we got here? We got a new council vote. So the main base is under architectural surveys, 100% damage received, but minus 20% building construction costs. So I can sit there and do that. I could play like around with that. Or I could sit there and say, hey, I'm going to try to attack, you know, House Harnican, and that's when I was going to win. I'm going to decline this because I don't want the manpower upkeep right now. I'm going to put 50% of my votes on this, and then I'm going to put 50% of my votes behind this. And then I'm also going to put some influence behind this to where I'm going to use a couple other votes here. It's going to lower my influence here, but hopefully House Harnican would actually have that going for him as well. Like, I'm going to try to make it to where they're having that. Actually, no, you know what? Doesn't really matter. We'll have to see what happens here. I don't care. Save the influence, right? Yeah. Yeah, save the influence. 50-50. That's fine. So then if we said we needed grid X plane. So Paracompass is happening next. We do need spine logistics. Let's actually remove this from the queue. And let's get this ready to go here. And then let's resume that. We do have an unassigned agent. So we could put production here for that, or influence production, or authority production. Let's go ahead and start putting that here so we can start making a little bit more money as well. You have our construction complete here. So now this is minus 30% Solari buildings that are upkeep and everything like that. So we should be fine. So any village in the region's +1. So like essentially it's helping with this over here is what it's doing. It'll help anywhere around in the surrounding area. Let's go ahead and build our fuel cell factory here. And then let's also add just one militia here. So we can make sure that we're at least keeping this at least somewhat protected to where that's going to buy some time. All right, I'm gonna start putting the Ornithoraptor over here now. Okay. Imperial tax paid, which earned us standing, which is fine. We're good there. So Stellari base exchange rate is going to be that, and then Chom Stellari base exchange rate provisions for the next period. We need 311 here. We do have a raid party here, but we're going to be fine. So we do need to increase our stockpile up pretty dramatically here. Stockpile up, and then make more money that way. What could I do here then from an economy standpoint? Fuel cell factory or maintenance center? I could do this one here just for right now. Where's our sandworm at? Nope. Run this way, guys. There. We're out of the way there, so we're fine. So we have our construction built. We have this. We'll get that. Oh, I forgot completely about this other thing here. So let's pause. We got this. We'll dismiss that. Dismiss that. We have enough this. Building slots in your main base are split into districts of different sizes. If you fill all slots in a district with only one type of building, it'll grant you a bonus depending on the district size. So you have a district here, and then you have a district here, a district here, which two, and then 3. We can do an investment office, We could do insurance banks. So that would be 10% Solari production. We could do economic lobbies, or we could do this. So let's do this. We'll do a research center, actually. Oh, let's do... The upkeep behind this is rough, but we're going to spend a lot of money here first off. We're going to spend... Like, we're literally going to wipe this all out. But it also gives us 5% gathering rate per economy building in its village. Shit. And then that increased defenses. Let's just do that. We'll build that. We'll build that out. So we're going to lose all our stats here real quick. And now, just right now, it's just kind of a matter of just like letting it just be a thing. We just need to let the game kind of just run here a little bit. I don't want to go too fast yet because I'm not too sure like what's going to happen. We have our council votes. House Atreides won with 81%, 81 votes. That sucks. So our 20% building construction costs, but we also lost is detected. So we'll lose all our agents here if that happens. And then they actually did win the manpower upkeep. So this sucks. So we're actually going to lose a little bit of money here. Let's resolve that. Damn. Fuck. This sucks. We're definitely having some more network problems right now. How's it on your guys' end? Are we getting bumpy over there? We should be good now. There, we can start at least keeping in the money here. So we should be good. And honestly, it might be worth it for me just to shut this down, reset everything, and do that. I'll just lose a notification, but it's totally fine. You guys let me know how bumpy it is over there. Because on my end, it looks like no one's watching, but I don't know how delayed that is sometimes. Yeah, I wonder if it might be beneficial just to shut and reset everything here. You know, in all honesty, no, we're gonna let this just kind of roll, I think. So we have water. We could add a building here. I'm not gonna worry about that. So let this kind of be. Let this be. Let this be. We do have manpower, so I wonder if we should start bolstering a little bit of our defenses here. You know. I'm not too sure yet, you know? This is almost done. We got 2 days left here. We have our intelligence mission here, so we can do a probe setup, but I feel like in operation, we just kind of want to make sure we're doing okay here. So honestly, I didn't realize we'd get a base production for this. This is actually what we should have probably done here. Counterintelligence, okay. So we do have a Lestrand Council. Wait, hold up. Was there? Oh, this is where this guy's at. Okay. That's what we got here. So Imperial Propaganda, the elected faction gains plus 30% authority production. That the elected faction suffers plus 30% plascrete upkeep. I'll probably take my time to get something like that done. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. We got a sandworm where, so okay. We got our harvester being auto-recalled, so we're good. So that should be fine. We have this here. We have Chome loans. We could start building more spice, to be honest. So let's take a look here. Where's our next spice field at? It's up here, isn't it? And I don't know what this haze is. I'm kind of worried about that, to be honest, you know? I don't know what that is. Is it deep desert? Is that what they call it? Or this is just the region itself is called the deep desert right here. So this is observation mountain, special region. There's nothing here, but there is a spice field here. Okay. Well, I say for right now, let's have them fight over that. And then the city, I need to add probably a secondary militia just to make sure it's ready to go. And then accelerate that. Stop training here. I wonder why we're having a decrease in this right now. Oh, deploy that now. That's why. I was like, wait a minute. Why am I having such an issue? That's why. So once this is deployed, we should be good. Okay. We can resume this then. Let that do its thing. We need to let the stockpile keep going up a little bit. +4. There we go. Yeah, it is. It's pretty intense, Italian mob. Wait, yeah, this is where I want to go. Oh, this is gonna be tough.
Ready. Agreed.
Wow, they're actually gonna wipe out my military.
Focus fire.
Damn. Wow. I just lost my entire production, like my entire military. Dang. Alright, so we have a council vote. So I'm going to put a lot of authority behind this. I don't want to lose all my influence. So I'm just going to make sure I put like a good amount here. I'm going to do that. However, I am going to throw a good amount of influence onto that. For the upkeep for that. There's nothing much I can do about it. Like I said, I knew I was gonna have issues this first player through because I was like, I don't know the ins and outs yet, you know. Better lessons for next time. All right, well, we're gonna need that, but we're gonna have to make money here first.
Let's get to business.
All right, so this is his territory right here. So this is where this guy's. We at least know where the smuggler is at from a region standpoint. We don't know where House Harnikin's at or anything like that quite yet, but that's fine. What do we got here? Raid detected. I hope they can hold this off because I don't have the ability to do any military. It's fine if this completely wipes out. It'll be lessons learned. We'll see what happens.
What do you want?
No. I'm going to decline that. Village under siege. Yep, we only have one unit left here, so we're going to lose this city. It's okay. So they're going to liberate this village. It'll go back to a neutral state. Yeah, and I can't make this fast enough, so okay. Okay. Lessons learned. Military. We have an agent now. I'm gonna do counterintelligence right now. I like it, Mike. It's definitely not a I'm gonna come and be a god type deal. It is, for me at least. Because like I've already seen like where a lot of my choices are already kind of screwing me over. And it's interesting. It's like now it's like, okay, I want to like almost restart this now and try again and see what else I can do differently like now. Because I wasn't like paying attention. Like the villages have like certain perks they have, you know, like Weighted Desert. I didn't see this at first. Now I know. I also know like, you know, like Yeah, it's a lot more complicated. Like, it is definitely, there is definitely a lot more managing here, which I actually kind of appreciate. It's just, it's a learning curve, you know? But like, yeah, I'm going to lose this village here, and I'm not going to worry about trying to produce military units right now. I'm just going to see, I just want to see, is this crew going to all of a sudden move to the next area type deal? So that way I know for raid parties. Oh, we missed our Imperial tax. Okay. I thought we nailed that. And man, it's crazy on how much they are starting to want now. Like, they want more tax demand. Like, it's crazy. So let's dismiss that. We found a spice field. Like I said, I'm just more curious to see what happens here with them liberating the village. What happens to those units? So they just leave. So this is just back to a neutral state. So they just kind of wander around here. Gotcha. So I assume... Okay, so I think I kind of know what's going on here. If I slow this down. So this is our visible range right here that we can see. And we can see usually out, if I look at the map here again, you can see out one region out from that area. Anything else past that, you can't see because you just don't have it. Now with the Ornithraptors, that extends that viewing out to where it connects in. So that's where I can see stuff. So that would make sense here on why I was like, well, I see all this, but I don't know what's going on back here because it's out of my range of recon. I have no idea what's going over here. So there's nothing bad about this. It's just, that's how far away it is. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm almost half tempted to restart this. I'm actually half tempted to actually shut the stream down too and reset all my network stuff, and then just come back on when that's all done. Just because if I'm having this much of a bounce up all day today already this early, like, it's not a good sign. I'm not even in peak hours. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know, like I said, I don't know how bumpy the stream's been over there for you guys. I don't know. Like, I'm like around like 40% dropped frames right now, which is actually really high. It's pretty high. But it's recovering every now and then. You had one hiccup so far? So I could add a crew to us harvester. And that's going to make it to where it's 38 spice production. So it's going to be doing 38 spice in that. And that's how it's divided out. I gotcha. Okay. God. And like, see, like, this is the thing. Like, I'm starting to slowly click things together. So we found our development research is done here. Let's pause this. Is a space bar? Space bar's this, yeah. So space bar's this, and then okay. That's how that works. Okay. So we have our grid X plane. Oh, plus 10% CHOAM spice exchange rate per agent assigned to the infiltration. Okay. Let's do that one. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a lot here that I need to do. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just do that. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to lose notification, but it's fine. I'll recover the one notification by tomorrow anyway. So I'm going to shut this down, guys. I'm going to come right back, like probably like no more than 30 minutes. I'm going to do a complete full network reset because of just the Spectrum upgrades last night. I'll just come back here in a minute. And then we'll just start a new game and we'll just do this. This was a good attempt, but I feel like I want to kind of try it again now with better understanding. So just give me like 30 minutes. Let me do a network reset, and then I'll come back and hopefully that kind of settles things out today, especially if we're gonna do Blood Hunt later tonight. So we're just gonna kind of do that. The stream's not gonna be totally over. It's just I have to shut it down to reset everything, and then I'll come back up. So just keep an eye out. I'll let you guys know in Discord. I'll send that link right back out to you guys again, just to try it again, just so everyone's kind of aware of that. All right. So, excuse me. I'll be back here. Hopefully, no more than 30 minutes, give or take, if this cooperates, and we'll keep doing some more Dune. All right. So, thanks for everyone who is watching. Again, I'll be coming back here very shortly. Thanks again, and I'll see you in a minute.